So then you start your time. 12 years. During that time, you get in trouble. You get put in solitary confinement. What was the longest solitary you had to do?
I think 90 days.
3 months.
That's not a long time, though.
I mean,
that's a long fucking time.
Comparatively,
that's a long time, but in jail, that's like, oh, you got 90 days. What you crying about? But
yeah, but to a typical human being that's not used to
nah,
being...
to me, nigga, that's why I never really went back to the box.
Right. You can't even read in there.
Nah, you could read. That's all you could do is read.
Okay, but that's it.
My nigga, I read magazines from cover to cover, like the fine print, the stupid shit. Like, especially when you first get there, you don't have, before you get your property.
Well, when you talk about prison, you talk about a lot of violence. You yourself, were you involved in any? Or
I got stabbed on Rikers.
You got stabbed? Over what?
Some blood, Crip shit.
Okay.
C Gutta. C Gutta, what up, nigga? Nigga, C Gutta, Biggie cousin.
Oh, really?
Junior Mafia, C Gutta.
He
C
stabbed
Gutta,
you?
where you at? No, that's my man.
Oh, okay.
I got stabbed because of him.
Oh, because of him?
Yeah, because of him. I mean, that's my bro. That was my bro. You know, but he's a Crip.
Okay.
And he's a at the time he was like a notorious Crip. Like he's a warrior. Like see, when I was on Rikers Island and in prison, it was predominantly blood. So those that was in the system at that time that were Crip and claiming Crip, most of them was pretty tough. Because most of the Crips would turn Muslim or turn blood or just drop their flag or be Rasta. The Crips that stayed Crip and claimed, most of them was tough. Like Hollywood, C Gutta. C Gutta was a warrior.
So he got into an altercation with some Bloods?
He got into an altercation with some Bloods, and because me and him was cool, when the altercation happened, I think they moved him out to a different building, and because me and him was cool, they got at me.
So he stabbed you?
Yeah.
Where?
Chest.
Badly?
No.
Okay. Scratch.
It was like the burnt foul down a plastic toothbrush.
Okay.
Like me and the kid was crazy cool. That's what was wild, bro. That's why I was mad, bitch ass nigga. Cause we was cool, yo. He was a Bronx nigga too. He was just a blood nigga, and they was like, nigga, if you don't do it, you a plate. So that nigga was like, shit, it's me or him. I guess he figured, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, that's why I can't get with that gang shit, because that's whack. Like, if a motherfucker could just tell you to flip on your man.
So he had to stab a friend because the other Bloods.
I mean, we wasn't friends, but we wasn't
enemies.
We definitely wasn't enemies.
Okay. You know, you talk about, you always hear about rapes in prison and so forth. No. Never saw none of that.
I'm saying it's mental rapes. Like, it's not I guess, you know, in the 70s, probably early 80s, probably, but when I was in jail, most of the homosexuality is consensual. Now, you'll see, you know, young kids come in and old timers that be booty bandits, you know, playing them close or helping them out. You know what it is. And, you know, but it ain't really like too much. Give it here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really. I never seen
it's not American meat.
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Nah, it ain't too much.
Well, you ended up actually getting married.
Yeah.
In prison.
I did.
And then you got your wife pregnant.
In prison.
While still in prison on conjugal visits.
Yeah. In Sing Sing? In Sing Sing? Yeah, in Sing Sing.
So you guys had a ceremony inside the prison walls?
I mean, a short ceremony, if you want to call it that.
And then what? There was like a room in the back that y'all could come and...
I mean, the room is where the ceremony takes place, and then after you go on a regular visit, you know, and then you wait to get your conjugal visits.
And the conjugal visit, I'm saying it's like a room, like a
the conjugal
room?
visit is basically like a 2-bedroom like hotel or Airbnb.
Outside the prison?
It's on prison grounds, but outside the prison.
Ah, okay. So there's
like it's a little cottage.
Okay.
They got fenced in with like 6 little homes, like, you know, the little trailer homes.
Okay.
Just like 2 here, 2 here.
Which is better than where you were.
I mean, it's like you in the Airbnb. It's like, you know, you get your silverware, you got a stove, oven, your people's got to bring all the food.
And how often do you get these visits?
Depending where you at. Like something like Attica, them shits is every 28 days. But Attica is 11 hours away, 9 hours away. That's why a lot of people's family can't come. But like if your family could get to Attica and your wife could come on a weekday, you'll be out every 20-something days.
Okay, and that's a lot.
Hell, that's once a month.
Okay.
That's, I mean, excellent.
Other places, what, once every few months?
Like once every 6 months.
Damn.
Because some jails, the list is backed up. If they only got 6 trailers and they got fucking mad motherfuckers getting married, sometimes the list is backed up. It could be 6 months. I think Fishkill was like every 90 days. You know, it depends.